You gotta watch this movie, How to Be Single. Oh my gosh,
Is it good?
That one is so good. How to Be Single. The main I'm forgetting the actress name, but she also is the main character from 50 Shades of Grey.
She's she's really big right now.
Yeah,
she just starred in The Materialist.
Yeah, she's going in like some of like the films.
She's on a run right now.
I know. I'm like, good for you, girl.
Did you watch The Materialist?
No,
I did.
not.
I did. I saw it.
It's
my most recent. It's not a rom-com because it's not that funny.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's not that funny.
Film.
But it is. It's pretty good. Like I saw online afterwards, like people nowadays have to complain about everything, right? Like, but I saw online afterwards that it was like broke boy propaganda, right? But also, I appreciate broke boy propaganda because most of us are broke out here.
No,
so,
yes.
So if there's gonna be a movie that celebrates, because the I don't want to ruin it for you. You should watch it. But it's 3 main characters. The woman, man, I'm blanking out. I have the thing up here, but the woman, Chris Evans, you know, Captain America.
Hell yeah.
You know, America's ass, and then Pedro Pascal. So
oh my gosh, no, I do need to watch it.
Dream
that's
Dream
a
Trio.
Solid,
Dream Trio.
That is a solid cast right there.
And Pedro Pascal, because he's the dream daddy right now. He's like the rich billionaire in New York, set in New York, obviously. He's like the dream. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's like, Pedro Pascal is like dream billionaire, has everything, charming, the whole 9, right?
Yeah.
Chris Evans is the old boyfriend, broke, works as a server, like, has roommates, fucking, but they have history. Clearly love for each other because they have shared history and more of a direct connection. Girls in the Middle comes from like a struggling, you know, working class background, but like doesn't like has like desperately wants to feel like she isn't at the bottom of the ring in the social ladder. Like she wants to feel the access of wealth.
Interesting.
Right? And her job is a matchmaker. So that's what she does for a living. She matches people with each other. She matches like guys that are rich to girls that are eligible, or like vice versa. And then there's like, that's where a little bit of the like modern day cynicism comes in, because she has to deal with like assholes that are rich that want like, you know, there's like 40-year-old guys that want like a 25-year-old or like, and they want to settle down or whatever the fuck, right? Like, so it's like this weird dichotomy there, right? But in terms of their love life, it's like she finds this guy, she's in love with the other one, they have history, they're not together in the movie, and then she's with this guy where she can have everything she's ever wanted. He adores her too. But it's just not all the way there. Like there's a X factor there that's like it's just not all the way there, which I think as people we can understand. Like, oh, you're crossing off all these boxes, but like there's this X factor that's just not there, and it's like, oh man, what do we do, right? And she ends up with the broke guy, and that's why they call it broke boy propaganda, because it's like, you know, romanticizing like a life where actually I think broke boy propaganda is like a misnomer. I think she ends up with the guy that's struggling, but because she has better connection with him, because she realizes that she's being superficial, and that a lot of the things that are big material things, that's what's called the materialist, like a big material things that she thinks that she wants that would make her life better don't actually make it better. Yeah. Right? So I actually don't think it's propaganda at all. I just think that in today's climate, people are struggling financially, so then they say like, no, like if you have a chance to be with a fucking billionaire, take it, homegirl, because like we need to, like, you know what I mean? Why are we shopping at Starbucks in Soho when we could be in Venice, or when we could be, right? So I think like people's romance comes in at the point, but that's essentially the dynamic. And there's a lot of great conversations there about like, what is the most important thing in dating? Is it the intangibles? Is it the X factor? Is it something that's like like unfiltered and unexplainable that like just happens between two people? Or is it the material things? Is it like you have to check off all these boxes and then what?
Yeah,
right?
I've definitely met some girls. I would say, like, not like super recently, but I've definitely had conversations with girls where it's like they are pretty materialistic. Like, they're like, oh, well, like they say they're in love, or like, I love him. But it's like, I think you just love that he got you like 5 new Coach purses.
Hey.
And like, he's wanting to pay for your nails and wanting to take you out to this fancy dinner.
Yeah, so you're just like a father figure.
Yeah, and it's just like,
not a partner.
And it's just like, but what about communicating with them, actually really getting to know their story, or like things that like they maybe done in their past, and not to judge them, but just to understand like why it's led you to be the person you are today.
Right.
And so, because everyone has a past, everyone has done silly, whatever, young and whatever stuff you want to do. But I don't know, me personally, that's why I say it right. That's why I said it right from the beginning. I love to love. That's why I love these rom-coms, because they've taught me it's like, it's not just about this cool little Owala or this cool Coach purse. Like, it's about really falling in love for who you are. And I want this beautiful chemistry. I want to speak to you with our eyes, like without speaking. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like I want this nice, deep connection with you versus like, yeah, we can go out on all these fun little like dates, all that good stuff. But it's like, that's the dream. I want a nice connect. But it's so hard because some of these guys say they want that, but then they're not putting in the work. So it's like, how can...
Talk that shit.
I'm like, how...
Talk that shit.
Listen, buddy. So like, and then like also talking about, like, I'm glad you brought up that movie, because I've been in relationships where it's like one relationship, not saying he was materialistic, but it was like him and his family were very traditional people. So I was like, okay, like, so when I'm out of school, I need this traditional job. I need to do this traditional, like, I don't even like know how to describe it too well, but yeah, they would like try to fit me in a box, like, yeah, you need an office job, or you're gonna be married by this age.
Got it.
And then like, if you want kids, it has to be around this age. And it's like, whoa, like, why? Like, I'm like, so I wasn't really about that relationship as much anymore.
Right.
And then you brought up about that boy, or like that character like being broke and stuff, and the next thing you know, I'm with a partner that's not, because this one relationship was pretty well off.
Yeah.
But it wasn't about the money, like, oh, take me to all these fun trips and all. Like,
yeah.
I genuinely was like, I love your son, but like, you're kind of like throwing money at my face sometimes.
Yeah, and it feels like you're being bought.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't want that. And then next thing you know, I'm in another relationship where it's about like maybe not the wealthiest person, but I didn't understand that lifestyle that he was going through, like, to make money. And so I'm like, this isn't like, I'm trying to communicate with you to understand like how like you're building income, or like how, like, why you're happy, all this stuff. But it's like, you're not really communicating with me.
Right.
And the next thing you know, like, now I'm kind of like in that same boat as him, like the lifestyle he's had or is still, I don't know. We don't know if he's still in it. I'm like, not sure. But now I'm like, now that I'm in it, now I understand you a bit more.
Sure.
But why couldn't we communicate
beforehand?
And really understand each other? Like, why did I have to be in the same boat as you to now understand and get where you're coming from?
Yeah, I think...
So I'm really glad you bring those two people up, because I'm like, interesting. Is this my life? Is this my rom?
Is this my life? Okay, so
is this my rom-com?